Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's Worimi, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Oh boy, had a week off. It was absolutely fabulous with the family. Did a lot of lolling around. I feel like I need another week off to get over it. Even though it's only to Australia to New Zealand, it still takes about 12, 13 hours by the time we sort of leave one end to arrive at the other. So long day. So thank you. Had a fabulous time. Didn't catch anything. We stayed away from those family members and they're looking after themselves, which is all that's important. Okay, entertainment only. So thank you for joining me. What I'm going to have a look at first up, well, Santos. Santos got tossed out. Well, okay, I called it differently. However, what it did was a was a reminder for me to word my questions properly, because the question I asked, would the Republicans toss him out? Actually, the Republicans didn't toss him out. 112 voted for him to stay versus 105 voting for him to go. So my bad. Did it ask the wrong question? Interpreted the wrong answer. But good to see him go. Ciao. So I want to have a look at what DeSantis is going to do next. He's a bit of a petty, spiteful so and so. Apparently, he's popped onto some messaging service and charging $200 for a personal message. You know, you pay your money, does a personal message as a former congressional icon. Please. But I just want to have a look using my Trip and Wait Tarot. Want to have a look to see what he's going to do next. What is Santos going to do next? George Santos, assuming that's even his name. What is George Santos going to do next in regards to the Republican House? Holy crumbs, as I split and shuffle, the devil and the infighting, or the throwing under the bus. Addiction, toxicity, change themselves to all that is icky, and then throwing under the bus with the messaging that he's putting out, because he is a petty so-and-so. And I did read, in that reading I did before I went on holidays, was that he had information on GOP members. He's going to make Madison Cawthorn look like an angel in what he's going to say. But let's have a look. What is George DeSantis going to do in regards to the Republican House? Well, he's going to be bringing the goods. He's going to be bringing the potentially money trail. Let's see where this goes. It's also the money has just dripped through his fingers. I mean, he had it good. All he had to do was shut his mouth and do the right thing, but no, he didn't. So the money's literally dripping through his fingers. But I think he's going to bring forward information in regards to money. Yeah, money. Who gave who, what, where, when. This is my grifting. It's not so much money laundering card. Well, it is. It's my money laundering card. It's basically who owes who what in regards to the money. Foundation of the reading. Still at a crossroads at the moment, so the swamp is in behind him. He has to make a decision about which way he goes forward. So I don't know that he's actually decided what he's going to spill yet, but the threat is bringing forward information in regards to the money. In the past was his mercenary actions, which we know, taking the money, using it for Botox and clothes and all the rest of it, mercenary actions. But who was he entangled in regards to with the money as well? So this is taking money to act in a particular way. Oh, thank you. Just got the hit that he took the money to act in a particular way, and he's got the goods on who it was and who they gave to. What's he going to do? Bring about complete and utter downfall. I think George Santos is going to spill the beans. Yep, going to okay. Question was, what is George Santos going to reveal in regards to the Republican House members. They're going to have to defend themselves about the messaging that he's going to put out there externally. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak for them. Internally, the voter. Happy families can be dysfunctional families. I have heard that being called again, but I'm feeling that this is an exposure to the voters being exposed to what's going on in the internal machinations. Yeah, hopes and fears, following the money trail. It's all about the money. The outcome, we've got the Emperor, the Trump card, can also be taking control. So let's see where it goes. Oh, secrets behind the scenes being brought forward. A lot of secrets behind the scenes being brought forward in regards to this Emperor energy. Those that gilded their line, their gilded cage with the money. It's all about the money. Queen of Pentacles with the money. Be careful what you wish for. That's why I was kind of surprised he got voted out. Careful what you wish for in regards to the lies, stealing of the truth. So what are we looking at? The dirty dozen that were, or more, that were in denial. How many, Denise from Spiritual Growth has a list of who voted to uphold the fraud lie in regards to the voting. Was it the 114? But be careful what you wish for, because bringing forth the lie, secrets being brought to the surface and exposed. Yep. I'm going to say those in the house finding themselves entrapped by the message that's been put out. You've got all these figures walking away from them. And we've then got the higher authority, so the courts, the investigators, bringing about a significant ending. So I am going to put it out there that George Santos, he's going to spill the goods. So let's have a look about what's going to, I mean, he's done and dusted, but it's confirming my previous reading. Let's have a look. Is George Santos, are there members of the Republican House going to be taken down by George Santos? Now, I know a lot have said, oh, he's going to write a book, let him write a book. Again, devil, and those that were supporting him, those that surrounded him, if you think about who they were. I think in the US you have a proceeds of crime law like we do, similar to in Australia, that if you are convicted of a crime, you cannot make money by selling the story of anything to do with that crime, so, or anything involved with that crime. So I'm really getting that he may write a book, but I don't know that he's going to get the money from it. Okay, let's have a look. Are there those in Congress that are going to get taken down by Santos? Oh, I've got cards flinging. Do I need to go any further? Yep. He's going to bring the information about the money that's going to bring about a tower moment. Again, I've got this on top. I'm going to bring you down and we'll have a look at these. Again, as I keep reading, yeah, he's going to bring the goods. It's going to be a tower moment. I don't know that he's fully decided as a foundational card about who, what, when and where. But in the past, we've got a collective awakening bringing about a judgment moment. So what I'm really getting is he's peeved off, politely. This is the judgment moment that he faced. Judgment moment, inevitable that it was going to happen. Eyes opened. Crowning the reading, yeah, he's going to bring forward information out of left field that's going to actually even surprise old cynics like me. Here we have the DOJ. It's also my Biden administration card in the immediate future, but the DOJ, again, another 2. So externally for him, this is about bringing forward a message, but it's also still a 2. So it's a decision time message that he's bringing forward. So we've got Side by side here, these two twos. He's contemplating on how to do it internally. He's trying to balance, pouring the from cup to cup to try and rebalance himself. A lot of information coming forward very quickly, right next to this DOJ card. The outcome. Summon the house. Yeah. What are they? Have they got something to be concerned about? Yes. King of Swords. Those that made contracts and agreements, partnerships. The Star card. Okay. The Star card. The best of democracy coming forward. Oh, okay. Thank you. I want to have a bit of a further look. Prosecutors. Contracts and agreements. Two of Cups. The Star card. And I'm wondering, it's again another two. A lot of crossroads or divergence points for him. I'm going to have a closer look at this card and just see whether is George Santos, just a couple of cards please guys, is George Santos going to try and make a deal, broker a deal? Is George Santos still on the bottom? George Santos going to try and broker a deal? Here we've got the offer on this offer with the DOJ, disappointment in what's on offer. Is George Santos going to try to broker DOJ, ethical, moral and financial corruption? Is George Santos going to try and broker a deal with the DOJ? I want that one. Okay. Emotional, overwhelming, new beginning. Okay, thank you. Emotionally overwhelming at the threat of imprisonment. What I'm getting there. Complete and utter downfall. Is he going to try and broker a deal? And something in that cup not yet revealed. Bringing forth, and it's because of the emotions. And then singing like a canary. Singing like a canary. That's what I'm getting there. Yep. I get that he's going to try and broker a deal. I don't know. He made less than his prison time. He's going to go to prison, but yeah, I think he's going to sing like a canary to spill some beans to try and broker a deal to reduce. Okay, thank you. I just got not so much to reduce his prison time, but in regards to, how do I put this? How and where he's being kept in prison is what I'm getting. He's going to try and broker a deal into how and where he's going to be kept in prison. Because he knows he's got a massive target painted all over him. Okay, let's see how this goes. Take care.